Hi everybody, it's Mama D. Welcome back to my channel, Mama D Reacts, and we are going to look at episode 5 of Outlander, season 3. It's called Freedom and Whiskey, and we saw the last episode that Claire and Brianna went back to America. They'd been over in Scotland trying to find records of Jamie, and they knew that he had survived Culloden, but they weren't able to go past that much. So she said that was what the Reverend's housekeeper I can't remember her name, but she had told her not to chase ghosts. So Brianna had kissed Roger, so there's something going on there. But they were on their way back to America. Let's find out what happens next. It's Christmas.
Suitors are in place.
We're done here. Let's pack them.
Hold on. I think I still see some necrosis under here. More attraction.
Systolics dropped to 80.
We need to control the bleeding and start packing.
We'll get the necrosis and then I will tie off the bleeder. Forceps.
Doctor. Check her out.
Down
Look
to
at them
70.
old.
Dr. Randall,
2 seconds.
Look at that
you'll
old
have 2
equipment.
seconds.
Then 1. Scissors.
Wow, look at that old equipment, that old blood pressure. That's funny.
That's it. Forceps. I found the bleeder. Clamp.
He's just amazed that she's got the guts to do that. See, he would have closed her up with necrotic bowel, which would have caused sepsis.
75 and climbing.
Scissors.
Yeah, see, he wouldn't have had the balls to do that.
Right. Let's pack her.
That comes from her war experience. He's just amazed.
You're failing.
Ooh.
This can't come as a surprise. I've spoken with your other professors, and it's not just history.
Maybe I'm just not as smart as everyone thinks I am.
You wouldn't be at Harvard if that were the case. Your father was more than just a colleague, he was my friend. So I've always felt a responsibility to look out for you. Last semester, your grades were outstanding. What's changed?
Now, did she wear tartan skirts all the time before she found out her history? At her daddy's chair where he sat. Oh, she misses her daddy.
You got that look?
Mm-hmm.
The same look you had when you came back from Scotland. You ever gonna tell me what really happened over there?
He can't. She can't. You wouldn't believe it.
Did you meet a man, Lady Jane?
Not exactly.
Jesus. I can't believe he held out on me. Well,
There was someone from my past.
so he's Scottish.
Mm-hmm.
As Scottish as they come.
Sounds serious.
It was.
As serious as it comes.
Hell, what happened?
We went our separate ways. And I had hoped that we would be able to find each other again, but fate had other ideas.
Fuck fate.
Exactly.
The surgical reports you asked for, Doctor?
To be continued.
He came to America.
Come this far. No turning back now.
Nope. Oh, awesome. Oh. You picked a great time to come.
Happy Christmas.
Look, he's here.
Roger. What a wonderful surprise. What are you doing in town?
I should have sent word. Clearly I've come at a bad time.
No, not at all. Brianna and I were just
Yelling.
Well, Brianna has decided to withdraw from Harvard. And is moving out.
Which is my decision to make.
Well,
Let me call Dean Tramble. I'm sure he can have you reinstated.
No, you're not listening. I need a break. You expect me to just come back to Boston and be who I was? I tried, and it's not working.
Whoa, she's moving out.
I'm so sorry, Roger. Let me take your coat.
Thank you, but perhaps it's best I check into my hotel. I don't want
Nonsense. No, you stay here. Have you been back to Inverness?
to... No.
It's your first Christmas without the Reverend.
Well, I'm glad he's there.
He always liked to bring toys to the children's home. We were known to sing a rousing round of "O Come All Ye Faithful" for the children, and then eat Mrs. Graham's plum pudding.
So
I'd
you
like
didn't
to
have
try
to
an
be
American
alone.
Christmas. Maybe make some new traditions of my own.
We used to always read A Christmas Carol to Brianna every year. Till she grew out of it, I guess. Or maybe Frank and I did. You seem to be a magnet for our family quarrels.
You were quarrelling. I hadn't noticed.
You didn't just come here for an American Christmas, did you?
Mm-mm.
Is it that obvious?
Well, I'm glad you're here. Brianna needs someone to talk to, and you're the only one who understands what she went through during the summer.
Right.
She puts up a good facade.
Oh, I think it's finally hitting her.
I have some news. It might put a smile on your face.
I could do with some good news.
I'm a historian. That's what I do. I pursue. I'm like a dog with a bone.
Uh-oh.
What are you saying?
He found something out about Jamie.
I found him.
Serious.
I found an article written in 1765 in a journal called Foresters. It advocates
Serious.
the repeal and the restrictions of the import of spirits to the Scottish Highlands. Look at this line. For as has been known for ages past, freedom and whisky gang together. At the hotel bar in Edinburgh, you told me you quoted that line to Jamie.
You think he wrote this?
I do. Look. Even in the opening of the article, quotes the poem again, addressing the ruling classes. Ye knights and squires, or represent our brucks and shires.
This is a poem by Robert Burns.
But Robert
Anybody
Burns.
could have known this.
Robert Burns was only 6 years old in
Thank you.
1765.
Thank you. He hadn't written that yet.
The poem wasn't written until 21 years later. Only someone with knowledge of the future could have quoted lines that hadn't been written yet.
Exactly.
It doesn't indicate an author.
Have a look at the printer's name. Alexander Malcolm. Jamie's middle name's no.
He's a printer.
He was a printer.
And living in Edinburgh in 1765. According to the parallel timeline on our calendar. That's only a year ago.
Oh my gosh. Her mind is going crazy.
No, I never asked you to do this.
I thought you'd want to know.
Well, I don't.
I'm sorry.
I could have lived the rest of my life not knowing. 20 years ago, I shut the door.
Then why
On
are
the
you
past.
looking?
And it was the hardest thing I've ever done. And when you told me he survived Culloden, I began to hope. I can't go through that again.
But this isn't just hope.
This is facts.
This is real. You can go to Jamie.
Leave Brianna
Right.
with everything that she's going through now. How? How could I do that to her? I am a mother and she needs me. And I cannot abandon my daughter.
How can I help? What can I do?
Just don't tell her. It will only confuse matters.
I won't say a word. I think I'll retire now. A bit of jet lag, I'm afraid.
Oh, he was so excited to show her that.
I came for an American Christmas and lobster rolls and Boston cream pies.
I love his accent.
You know, I might know someone who can help you with that. There's this thing for my father at Harvard later today. They're naming a fellowship after him. Maybe you could come. We could go early, and I can show you the hallowed halls.
We're here to honor the exceptional work of the late Professor Frank Randall, who served this university for nearly 20 years. And to announce the recipient of the newly named Frank W. Randall Fellowship in the field of European Studies. But
Dean Tramble, it's wonderful of you to honor Frank in this way.
it's the least we could do after all he did for the university.
Thank you.
Oh, Professor Travers, I'll need your grant proposal by Monday. The endowment board waits for no man or woman.
It'll be on your desk first thing, sir. If you'll excuse me. You should have let him go.
Ooh.
I beg your pardon. All those years, you never wanted him. No matter how much you broke his heart, I had to live with that. Because he was the love of my life. And I wanted him. Even if it meant I had to share him with you.
Wow.
I could have made him happy. But you were selfish. You wanted it all. So you lived a lie, and you made Frank and Brianna live it too.
Yep.
You threw away 20 years with him. I would give anything to have just one more day.
Wow. That's deep.
That blonde woman at the ceremony. I recognized her. Who is she?
She was a student of your father's.
Back at the Stones, we said no more lies.
Exactly.
Only the truth between us.
Frank loved her. It went on for many years, and he was planning on marrying her.
You told me I looked like Jamie. All my life, Daddy had to look at me and see another man.
Yep.
The man you really loved.
Yep.
He must have hated me.
No, he loved you very much.
No. You were the one thing that was really important to Frank. Raising you. That was his life's work. His greatest joy.
Yep.
What about you? There must have been a part of you that resented me. I was the reason you lost Jamie.
No. You're part of Jamie and her.
What I resented was that I had to leave Jamie.
That had nothing.
The day you were born.
Mm-hmm.
And I held you in my arms and nursed you for the first time. And you looked up at me. I've never felt anything else like it. I love you for you, Brianna. Not for the man who fathered you. There's something else that
You gotta be honest. You gotta tell her
need
what
to be honest about.
Roger said.
Alexander Melker. This is Jamie. You found him?
Oh, Roger did.
Then you can go back.
My life is here. With you.
I'm all grown up, Mama.
Mm-hmm.
I can live on my own.
Oh, that music. Oh.
If I go, I may never be able to come back. It's not like an elevator where you can just jump on and off.
You've done it before.
But there are no guarantees. It's possible we may never see each other again. See you get married. Walk you down the aisle. Or to watch you become a mother. Hold my first grandchild.
I know. It won't be easy. I have been trying to figure out if I was more Randall or Fraser. And what I realized is that I'm more you than I am either of my fathers.
Oh.
And if I can turn out to be half the woman you are, then I'll be fine.
That's what you want your child to tell you, isn't it? Man.
I'm the one who knows you better than anyone.
You know who doesn't know me? Jamie.
Mm-hmm.
You owe it to him to go back, and I want you to go. And tell him everything. There's something else.
What if he's forgotten me?
You told me what you felt for Jamie was the most powerful thing you ever felt in your life. Has that changed?
No.
Then you have to trust it's the same for him. You gave Jamie up for me. Now I have to give him back to you.
Oh, I don't know if I could leave my kids.
We found them in an antique store.
Well, these certainly will be useful in Edinburgh.
I wanted to get you a flashlight, but Roger said you'd end up at another witch trial.
I
Exactly.
figured this would come in handy.
For sure.
I've been thinking a lot about what else I'll need. I borrowed some scalpels and penicillin from the hospital.
Clever.
Well, I thought 1766 Edinburgh will need it more than 1968 Boston. Brie. It's beautiful. Topaz. It's your birthstone.
You'll need it when you go through the stones. Julia mentioned in her notebook that gemstones were necessary.
I lost one both times I went through before. First my jeweled watch and then stone from Jamie's father's ring.
How are you going to carry all of this?
I suppose I have to make something.
You're going to make it?
After 15 years of making your costumes and pageant outfits, I think I know my way around a sewing machine. Thank you very much.
That's brilliant. You could have your very own utility belt. Just like the Cape Crusader himself.
You really do watch a lot of TV.
I love that Batman music. That's awesome. Yeah, that looks pretty. 1700. She's gonna color her hair. Watch.
Mama, you dyed your hair.
Oh, I just touched up the grey. A little help from Miss Clairon.
That looks very natural.
I put some secret pockets in so I can bring everything that I need.
You made it out of raincoats.
Well, it rains a lot in Scotland, no matter what century. The hem's a mess, and one arm is still longer than the other. But
Mama, I promise you no one is going to care. Especially Jamie.
Right.
Is that my...
blouse. May I borrow it?
It'll look perfect.
Pardon me, I have to fetch one last minute provision.
He's a good one.
I know.
I want you to give this to Joe Abernathy. It's, my resignation letter. You'll know what to do with it.
I can't believe you're not letting me come with you to Scotland.
This is how I want to do it. First time I went through, I was terrified. Second time, heartbroken. This time, I wanted to be peaceful. If I had to say goodbye to you there, I might never go.
That is not an option.
Oh, my beautiful girl.
I'm gonna miss you so much. But I'll be fine. Find my father.
I have something I want to give you. Scottish pearls.
They were your grandma's.
Jamie gave these to me on our wedding night. They were his mother's. Ellen, your grandmother. You could wear them on your wedding day if you like.
Aww.
You're beautiful.
Oh, I don't know how you can leave her. God.
Thank you, Roger, for being a dog with a bone. For everything. I'll miss you.
One last thing. We nip for the road.
Well, that is definitely
To freedom
and whiskey. Where I got my love of Jack
Freedom and
Daniels.
whiskey.
Stay here.
Are you alright?
Oh, she's got the crab.
Lobster
roll.
Cream pie.
Oh.
Maybe later we can watch a Charlie Brown Christmas.
What's that?
Part of your new American Christmas tradition.
I have something for you too.
Oh. He's just looking at her like he loves her so much. Aren't they cute?
Marley was dead, to begin with. There is no doubt whatever about that.
When I was small, I never wanted to step in puddles. I couldn't bring myself to believe that the perfect smooth expanse was no more than a thin film of water over solid earth. I believed it was an opening into some fathomless space, and if I stepped in, I would drop at once and keep on falling. Even now, when I see a puddle in my path, my mind half halts, though my feet do not, and I hurry on.
She's there!
With only the echo of the
Oh my
thoughts
God,
left
she
behind.
made it. She made it. Oh my God. Is she gonna find Jamie here?
Pardon? I'm looking for a printer. Mr. Malcolm. Alexander Malcolm?
Alright, just down the way, and to the left.
So she's got everything she needs in her coat. She didn't have to carry a suitcase through the stones, huh? Oh my God, would you go in there, please? You're driving me crazy. Oh my God.
You, Jordy.
Oh my God, it's him.
You're long enough.
It's him. Oh my garage. It's him.
Where'd you go to get the ash? All the way to Glasgow.
It isn't Geordie.
Just like you know that voice, you know his voice.
It's me.
Oh my God, what he must be thinking. He don't look no different. Look at it. Finally. Is he gonna pass out? He passed out. You have to be kidding. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. That is amazing. He passed out. All right. Well, nothing to say about this episode. It was amazing. And I can't wait to see the next one. So leave your comments below. And they found each other again. Oh my God, I can't believe it. All right, so leave your comments below. Please subscribe. I was supposed to be at 500 by today. Well, in a few minutes it'll be midnight. So I don't think I'm going to make it, but thank you all for who did subscribe. You guys mean a lot to me, and I really appreciate it. So let's get on to the next episode. Peace out.